Welcome to Love God, Love Self, Love Others. Today's short message is be defined by your best moments, not your weakest. Human nature, I've found in parenting or in managing in business, that you can say 10 positive things about a person, but the one critical thing you might mention is the one they fixate on. And even as I say human nature, one might say that's not divine nature. And I propose to you to focus on your good moments, not on your weakest. So there's a scripture, modern scripture in Doctrine and Covenants 130, verse 21, which reads, there is a law irrevocably decreed in heaven before the foundations of the world, upon which all blessings are predicated. Okay, so this is an eternal law that all blessings are predicated on this. And when we obtain any blessing from God, it is by obedience to that law upon which it is predicated. Or in Doctrine and Covenants 82, verse 10, when you do what I say, when you do what the Lord asks, he is bound. Now, I don't know if we should think we can bind God, but he's telling us that almost in a covenantal way, when you do something good, you receive that blessing. And I've found too often we define ourselves by that one singular weakness and we discard all the good we've done. I can tell you, my wife is big in nutrition. I'm big in fat and sugar. And what happens is, yeah, I enjoy ice cream. I enjoy chocolate. But I don't stop eating my Brussels sprouts or my broccoli or hydrating or doing exercise. Because no, I'm not defined by my weakness, and nor does my weakness negate the good that eating healthy does, that hydrating does, that going on walks or exercising does. Now, would I be better if I could limit the amount of sugar or fat I take? Yes. But I'm not defined by that. And if I can get more positives, then eventually the negative will not take over who I am. Some of you might be gardeners, or, the Lord uses the law of the harvest all the time and talks about when you plant something good, you get something good. If you plant a lawn, the more fertile that lawn is, the less weeds you'll get. Now, that doesn't mean you're not going to have weeds, but the more good we can do, or the more we focus on our good, then we will understand how God sees us. So please, I'm in the same boat. We kind of fixate on our weakness, and we don't realize all the good we've done. And the adversary wants us to fixate on the natural man or the weakest part of us. But don't limit that. It's very hard when you've done something you wish you hadn't to, as they say, get back on the horse. But that's what the Lord wants us to do. And that's why he has forgiveness. That's why he has grace, for us to be able to shun the weak part and focus on the good. And I'll say it one last time. Do not stop doing good because you've done something that you might not think is what you should do. The Lord is bound to give you the blessing, to give you the Spirit, to feel good about yourself when you do good things. So even though we're all weak and will occasionally slip and fall, or more often than not slip and fall, continue to do your good things, or continue to eat your broccoli and drink lots of fluids. This is just my opinion. This is my belief. Thank you for listening.